Hey guys, it's Darren Keene. I'm a kart racing driver. I drive a Rotax Senior as of right now. So I'm just gonna give you guys a overtaking tutorial. So this will help you guys out a lot if you're not very good at overtaking, or not very confident, and you're new to the sport. So get into it. In my opinion, there's three types of overtaking that you can do in karting. The first one is perfect condition pass is what I like to call it. When you pass someone down the straight, like with the draft, and you can pull back in. Everything's really easy. Then the second one is called, I like to call it a rolling pass. You guys might like to call it something else, but I'll explain that later. And then the third one is called a lunge. So let's get into it. So like I said before, a perfect pass is extremely easy. All you have to do is draft up to someone on the straight and then pull next to them. So I'll show you an example. Okay, so here is the perfect pass. I draft him on the straight. I'm not able to pull back in, but that's okay. Everything went well. So it's a pretty easy pass, like I said. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the rolling pass. The rolling pass, again, is really easy once you get the hang of it, and this is all you have to do, basically. So you want to be relatively close to someone going into a corner. So let's, for example, say it's like a 90 right, like the example I'm going to show you soon. So all you have to do is brake par with them, and then right before you turn in, just lift your foot off the brake a little bit, and that'll make you go a bit quicker than them, and you'll be able to pass them without missing the corner. That's it, basically. It's pretty easy, so I'll show you guys that. Okay, so we brake the same into the corner, and as we get closer, I just come off the brake a little bit, and I'm able to pass him. Okay, so the last overtake I'm going to show you guys is what I call a lunge and what most karters call a lunge. Well, in England anyway. Americans might have a different word for it, but that's what I was taught. So basically a lunge is like a last minute pass you want to do, or a first lap pass when you need to be extremely aggressive. And it's when you come from like a long way back, like 3 kart lengths back, to pass the person in front of you. And the best place to do it's usually in a hairpin, especially one that has a late apex, because with a lunge, you always want to go at the corner extremely early. Like you wouldn't do it in a racing line at all, because it'll be slow. But if you go at the corner earlier, it'll cause you to get there quicker, so you gain more ground and you have a good chance to pass people. And so long as you get under the inside of someone, it'll work all the time. So I'll show you guys some examples. Okay, so that lunge example I showed you guys there is the safest way, and it's not extreme. It's 3 kart lengths back. Even though he had more momentum on me, it could have been a little harder. Usually you want to do it when you're going towards somewhere. But anyway, you can take lunges a lot farther, and you can like do them from much farther back. You just have to like handle the cart and slide it into the corner. And I'll show you guys that now. However, you don't want to do that too often, because like it's not going to work all the time, because one time the guy you're passing is going to turn in and you're both going to crash. So the example I just showed you is like the best way to do it. Okay, so this is an extreme example, and I come from really far back, like 7 kart lengths maybe, and I go straight to the corner because I get there much quicker. And that's all you need to remember. That's the key part of a lunge, is to aim straight for the corner.